Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have a new Intoresin mold today. This is the bottom, this is the top, and then I have my turtle that I told y'all I was going to pour. So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be pouring this Intoresin mold with this pink crystal resin pigmenting by Craftsmart. And this gumball, either one of those. And then the turtle will be the shell part of it. I'm going to be pouring in a blue. I believe I want a blue. Let's see. I should have made this decision a while ago, shouldn't I? But I didn't. Glacier? Let's try this Glacier. And it's by Ranger. And this gumball is from Ranger. So we'll see what this blue looks like. Because I'm going to put the color in here and then I'm going to run it through the vacuum chamber. Yeah, that's pretty. To get the bubbles out. I got my little Bond Crafter vacuum chamber over here, and it works very well. Ooh, this is a really pretty color. It does look like blue ice. We're going to be running that through the Bond Crafter. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm going to look at this. Yeah, I kind of like this. Let's see where this goes. I want to get it to like a pink. I'm afraid it's going to stain my mold. I bet it does. That looks more like orange. Let's see what this looks like. Never had it open before. No, I need to poke it. Hadn't poked it before. I don't want to hold it over that thing. All right, let's see what this looks like. Hopefully it's a prettier pink. Because that's scary. Oh yeah, much better. I still believe it's going to stain my mold though, but you know, it is what it is. But I like that color a lot better. So we're going to add that in here and see if I can get this to change. Maybe so. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright, I'm going to run it through the vacuum chamber and then we'll be back and we're going to pour it in the mold. I'll be back. Okay, now that we got them, I just hope that it doesn't stain my mold. I really do. But, you know, I can hope. But usually these pinks and stuff, they do. But I really wanted pink. I really, really wanted pink. Well, there was just enough in there, huh? And this is probably about that's about 4 ounces. 4 and a start, and then this has 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Took 4 ounces in there to fill that up. All right. Perfect. All right. I do have some. Make sure we got that. Let's run a thing through there just to make sure we don't have any bubbles in there. Alright, so that was 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 ounces each. Look at that. Okay. And then this is about 4 ounces. But I don't think it's going to hold, because I'm going to pour this in 2 layers. I just want that one little part. Yep, that's all I want on that one. Okay, so we're going to have extra. Yay, as if I don't have that all the time, huh? So let's see what we can find to fill up. We can put a pink turtle. And let's do a pink mermaid. How's that? All right. So I did get, let me take these gloves off. I did get another couple of Intoresin molds as well. Now these I purchased. This one is the mold that they sent me. But it's their fault because they keep bringing out all these molds that I have to have. And what am I going to do? What's a girl to do? She is to purchase the mold. Because she can't stand it. But that's why I go to the markets and I sell my wares so that I can come back and buy more stuff, right? All right. I'm also going to move him over here. And I'm going to pour mermaid tail. And I want to pour her in blue. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get this to fill up with what we have left in here. All right. And how about a streak of pink at the to fill it up? All right, let's see what that does. All right, now we're gonna pour the rest of this in. Let's see, y'all. How about this color? And I think to make it more interesting, we're going to pour some crushed crystal in this. Just a little bit. Crushed crystal always makes it interesting, doesn't it? Of course it does. I don't think it's going to fill him up, but it would be nice if it did, but we'll see how full he gets. Yeah, not quite, but you know what? That's not going to take a lot to finish that off when I come back to do the second part of the little turtle. We can always get him done then. I'm going to bring out this guy, because these spatulas will take all that resin out of all that goodness out of your cups, huh? Hey, I think it's gonna be just enough in there. To top that off, look at that. All right. Okay, so we're going to put the lid on this. These guys will be done. I doubt if these will be done when these are, but when these get done, because this one's going to be a two-parter here. Two-parter. There we go. All right. We'll see about these. And we'll come back when it's time to demold these, and then we'll do the second half of those. So I'll be back. Hello everybody, welcome back. They're done. They're done. So let's see if we can get these puppies out. I've never done them before, so I don't know. I got a big bubble in there, I think, too. I do. Got pieces of, well, look at how that ripped right there. Well, that's fine and dandy. Quality silicone on that. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen a Intoresin mold do that before. So flimsy. Wow. And I don't know. Maybe it won't affect it. Or maybe it was affecting it inside. Well, anyway, it's supposed to be a little jar. The lid doesn't fit very well on that. This is not, the opening of it is not wide enough. Well,
that I would recommend that mold. I think the other side would have been better. Because it doesn't, this part of the mold is not wide enough. Maybe that's why it did that. I don't know. But I don't think that I would recommend this mold. It's pretty. The facets on it are really pretty. But of course, Intoresin molds are beautiful. But I don't think that I would recommend that mold. It doesn't, I don't know, y'all. I guess you would have to make your own decision on that. But I'm not impressed with how easy it tore coming out of that. Okay, here's my turtle. Ta-da! Isn't he cute? I got a piece of glitter in there. Isn't he a pretty little turtle? But I will make these molds. I'm not ready to, I don't have my shop thing yet, but it's going to be through Buy Me a Coffee. When you go into it, it'll say Buy Me a Coffee or Shop, and you can click on Shop, and you can go in there, and you select what you want to purchase, and then you have to still send me your information. But anyway, I'll explain it to you when I get it done, but I've got one more thing to do on it, and then I'll be able to open it. But if you want one of these turtle molds, you would just need to reach out to me and email me. My email is in my description, and we can go that way. All right, let's see what the extras were. My, oh, that turned out beautiful. That blue is really pretty. Very pretty. I don't know that he's ready to come out yet. We're going to leave him in there because I don't think he's ready to come out yet. I'm going to have to bring this to me to get it started. Here we go. All right. Well, he's bright. Ready to paint his eyes. An octopus pen holder. You gotta love that. For pens. Put your pens in there. I like that. All right, here's one of the other new ones. This butterfly. This is the first time pouring it. I don't want to touch the inside of this mold. Oh, wow. That little bit of pink I put in there, isn't that cool? But wow, this mold is gorgeous. I like that butterfly. at him. These three-dimensional butterflies that they're making are gorgeous, y'all. I will link the mold, and I will have this jar link in there if you like it. I just don't like how the lid fits on it. I'm not a fan of that. But I will link it in there. But I love these three-dimensional butterflies, and I will link those in my description as well. Oh, these are really cute. I got this mold from Epoxy Me That, Tammy. I love that. Look how shiny. Those are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous little butterflies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tammy. I've never gotten a mold from her that disappointed for sure. But I'll put her link in my description for her shop. Oh, isn't he cute? And I got this mold from Temu. He's pretty. And this is a Let's Resin turtle. I got everybody on this video today. The little glitter. He got the last of the last stuff. But he's an extra turtle, but he sure is cute. Cute turtle. My little mermaid. I love these molds. I got these, I believe I got them off Temu. But I got them, Coastal Magnolia told me about those. But yeah, this guy, he's not ready to come out yet. I don't think so. He's, or maybe. Maybe. He's a little soft, but I didn't think his little curly cute things would be ready, but I guess he did. Alright, let's get him out. I love this little seahorse. I love that little mold. I love his detail. I think I got it off Amazon. I'll try to find it and link it on my description for you. Oh, we got two more here. And I did get this off of, these butterflies came off of Temu. Over-poured it. But they're three-dimensional as well. And they're really pretty. All the butterflies came out pretty. I gotta do something on glass with those guys. For sure. That would really be pretty doing all those on glass. Well, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I'm not sure about this jar. I can fix those bubbles, but I'm just not sure about this jar. I don't like how it fits. And there's, I filled it to the opening, so there's, I filled it up to that opening, so there's no way that it's going to be any bigger. The opening that catches the bottom of that jar. So I'm not real. I don't know. Maybe it's not the lid. Maybe it's not its lid. I don't know. I'll have to check with my rep from Intoresin about it and let them know that it doesn't fit well. I think it's the same pattern. Got a lot of silicone out of that. I can't believe how easily that mold did that. Oh well. I'll let them know. But anyway, you make the call. I don't like the way that it fits, but you may. But it is pretty. It is definitely a beautiful Intoresin mold, because they never disappoint with their beauty of their molds, for sure. So, anyway, and if you want one of the turtle molds, just let me know and email me. It's in the description. We can go from there. But if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet and you're thinking about it, it's free. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps my channel grow. And it's so appreciated, very, very much. I do appreciate it a lot. I do have another mold to do, and we'll do this tomorrow from Intoresin. Can you guess what it is? And I also have another butterfly from them that I purchased. So we'll, it's a bigger butterfly, so we'll do him too. But anyway, thank you, all my subscribers. I really appreciate you for keep coming back and supporting me. And I definitely welcome new ones. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you, I want you to have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever your time zone is. And I don't know, I'm just wild about this mold doing that. It's just, whatever your time zone is. But just remember, the world is full of blessings. And if you haven't found one, be one. Thanks, guys. See you later.